Hey guys, it's Sarah's night again, and I'm back with part 7 of Let's Play Fatal Frame 3. So, when we last left off, Kay was running around a new area of the mansion trying to find a key to the door that his niece Mio disappeared behind, or he thought he saw her. And then Ray had like one of those dream within a dream things, you know, where you wake up and something else scary happens, and then you wake up from that. But anyway, I think we'll be playing as Ray again this time. Oh, it's the crazy dudes with the butcher knives. Okay, so, this is actually leaving off, or we're starting back up where Ray actually last left off in her dream. In the room with these paper dolls all attached to the wall. Oh, great, and I just looked at the walkthrough, and it's telling me that from here on out, when I'm just, you know, dicking around, not knowing where to go next, random ghosts are going to be on the prowl. So, with my lack of familiarity with this game, that's sure to compromise my well-being in the future. Sweet. Okay, so, in the corridor, or the garden corridor, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's like a photograph of you I can take here in a minute. I managed to raise the camera up in time, but he really does not stick around long, does he? And I just now noticed something glowing right here. I also hear something like a little girl whispering. I'm sorry guys, yeah, I know, my voice is still messed up from yesterday when I had that cold. Much better now, though. In fact, I really should be at work right now, but last night I was, you know, feeling bad again. I was like, okay, screw it, I'm not going to work the next day. Oh, I have to follow you, okay. But first, let's investigate the tree and make sure that there's nothing to photograph here, because I hear these... I hear something like the whisper of a child, so... I guess not. So we'll just photograph this door, and I'm sure it will tell us where to go next. You know, it's been a long time. I think the only person we've, you know, met in this mansion. Okay, 4 dudes in a photo. I have no idea. Anyway, like the only person we've met in this mansion so far, in terms of ghosts, is, well, is that, what was her name? The lady, the survivor of the plane crash who Ray actually visited in the hospital in reality, and she disappeared at that exact moment. I mean, we found out about her, but what about all these other people? I'm still curious about the mother and child, the child keeps accusing me of killing her dad, and I guess the woman is her mother, so she's accusing me of killing her husband and all this other stuff. Oh, it says I can go into the barred hallway. How do we get back there? Oh, I was going there right now. I was on my way there. You know, it kind of sucks. The only special attack I've got right now is slow. Well, who cares about that? Yeah, the walkthrough's telling me I can find some herbal medicine and Type 14 film in this hallway. Which I'm doing that very thing now. I'm wandering around without, I'm not, going straight to my next destination and everything, so I'm risking, the appearance of ghosts, but let's face it, I don't know anyway whether I search for, whether I'm actively searching for power-up items or not. Okay, I guess that was that. And then into the projector room for Type 14 film. I guess it appears there every night. By the way, this is... Like, I was thinking how this kind of scene that occurred with me earlier today, it could only happen in, like, a movie or something. I don't know about you guys, but I've never known any sort of, creature of the avian class to ever, actively, like, get close to a human. From my experience, say, I can't get more than, like, 10 feet away from them before they freak out and fly away, right? But no, there was, like, this asshole bird that kept actively attacking me in the back as I was I was like getting out of my car going into the hotel where my landlord's office is to pay my rent. And as I'm, walking up to the front door along the path, freaking, I just feel like I hear the fluttering of wings and I feel something, just dive into my back. And I turn around immediately and I see a bird just, landing on a nearby speed limit sign or something like that. And it's kind of keeping it's kind of looking at me sideways, and I'm just like, well, excuse you. I seriously thought it was just an accident at first. But then I turn around, and 2 seconds later, it comes after me again. And, I feel a hard poke into my back, and I'm like, I turn around again, and it's the same friggin' bird. It lands back on the nearby sign again, and just sort of, looks at me out of the corner of its eye like, yeah, how you like them apples? And I'm like, the hell are you hitting me for? I mean, it's obvious it's doing it on purpose now. Well, this time I made a move toward it, like, trying to intimidate so it would stop and let me, walk the rest of the way to the front door in peace. But, and it flies away at that time. But so I forget all about it by the time I come back out. And the bird attacked me again. The same friggin' bird attacked me again as I was going back to my car. What an asshole. Okay, this is a new area. Oh, anyway, just thought it was a funny story I'd share. Kind of pissed me off, though. Oh, we're not in a new area. This is the closet hallway. Duh. I need to really learn my surroundings here. It's just that there's something new here. There's bloodstains on the floor, so what to do about that? Okay, there's something here. Huh. Actually, the walkthrough said there was like, this is how little I know about this game. I can't even remember whether you can just take a picture of if a secret ghost actually shows up on your gauge. Oh, here she is.
Please.
And it left something behind for me. Sacrificial Pillars film. Well, yeah, the walkthrough's saying there's a secret ghost between the two baskets with the dolls inside them. And I don't know if you need I can't remember if you actually need like a special function on your camera to be able to detect them, or if you just, aim, without the aid of, the spirit sensor, and just hope that you catch it. West side, SK. Back to the projector room. But yeah, I guess for some reason this particular sparrow did not, like me coming on to its... I must have thought the front of the hotel was its territory, I don't know. Don't put up with no crap. I've never had anything like that happen to me before, where animals actively being a douchebag to me. I mean, other than, dogs just barking for no reason at you and never shutting up. But everybody knows that. Okay. Film projector. Sacrificial pillars. Yeah, for some reason I just never find these things interesting. Except there's something to take a picture of on the wall here. I guess this was something I was supposed to do. These are really just most of the images on this projector are not moving. A dude just standing in front of the door. I think it was the crazy man in white. Okay, so now we're going back to the kimono room for something or other. I'm just trying to follow along the walkthrough here without pausing for too long. Speaking of random ghosts, I do remember this. I don't know if it's going to appear on this night at all or not, but I know at some point, a couple of times, you have to fight like this old lady who's like, all hunched over. And I can't remember whether she kind of looks like, a Wallace and Gromit kind of grandma in that, in that respect, or if she's like this actual wrinkled old hag that's meant to be scary, like in children's fairy tales, meant to teach you a good lesson. But it's like she's pushing a stroller or something, and for some reason when she runs into you, it really hurts, and she makes a weird noise too. It's like she's just disgruntled with you. But yeah, whatever it is she's pushing, and I seriously remember it being like a baby stroller. It just really hurts, and I just don't see how it would, But so I'm gonna try to be ready for that. I remember her being really annoying too. Naturally, as she's diving straight for you, it's like really hard to get a fatal frame. Okay, so here in the kimono room, what do we do? It says there's a woman to the side here brushing her hair. Now, where is she? My sensor's showing up, but... Oh, that was Ray, not the ghost. Okay. Idiot. My sensor gauge was showing up. It wasn't glowing yet, but, I mean, generally it means that... Woman brushing hair, woman brushing hair. I see nothing of the sort in this whole entire room. Oh well, walkthrough's telling me it's like a much harder version of the woman with long hair. As soon as I take her shot, she'll attack me, so I guess no real reason to do that. Can I go behind these kimonos to the... No. Oh, well, I just now realized you can look out kind of... I mean, this is not barred off from the room down below, the closet hallway. So I guess this woman's not entirely alone in this room. She can hear the sound of, guests coming back and forth through the room down below, but... Oh, that door's sealed. the walkthrough's telling me to go back to the barred hallway. Okay. Why didn't I just stay there? Well, so far so good. No random ghosts, and I've kind of been wandering around. Although, I wonder if, what's the other way to the barred hallway? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go to the other section of the barred hallway, which I believe the entrance to that is past the kimono room. Just like last night, SK, as you were playing as K. Why can you not remember that clearly enough? Ah, really? I know, kimonos just create such an insurmountable barrier. Okay, here we are. And, yep, I should definitely open this door. Oh, well. Oh, here he is. I was like, is he gonna attack, or... Oh, I thought that was a fatal frame, not a shutter chance. Oh, God. How'd he get there? He came through the stairs. Well, that was playing dirty. Alright, there's obviously an item we need in here. Oh, just herbal medicine. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not a complete waste of time. I mean, I didn't take any damage, and I got herbal medicine, so... Okay, so... Supposed to be a... Whoop. I think we go down this hallway. And this is where we first entered Kay's dream, which Ray somehow dreamed at the exact same time. Don't know what that was for. But back to the bell hallway now. The plus sign shaped hallway with all the... Door! Okay, that long-haired woman is here. I know it. I just heard like a... whatchamacallit? The koto or whatever that musical instrument is. I just heard somebody pluck it real hard. Okay, I guess I give up. At least I remembered that the bell-shaped hallway is through this door and not the other one. Eh?
Get back! Stay away!
Oh, I thought I was supposed to take a picture of him. But apparently I couldn't. And more trails of blood here. And the sound of somebody gasping their last breaths. Oh, door shut. Well, crap. Now what? Okay, I guess we'll try going to the... Hi? Okay, so we're going back to the other side of the house across the graveyard. And there should be a girl walking by on the roof. I think. Whoops. Oh, that's when I'm automatically tracking ghosts. The non-aggressive ones, I guess, is where the track function comes in handy. I was already focused on her as soon as I raised my camera. Okay, whoop. I guess there's a random one. Oh, no, that was a fatal frame that I'm catching. It's just for some reason I can't combo them. I am getting quite a bit of spirit points for that one. Well, let me see if we can upgrade something over here. Max value, sure. Can never have too much of that. Okay, so over to the side here right quick, we'll grab the nightly herbal medicine. Except, there's another random ghost. Oh, well, had a chance for a fatal frame that time. And he's walking on the air now. I mean, I guess if he's a ghost, he can do what he wants, but I've just never seen him do it before. Well, at least these particular ghosts aren't hard at all. Still, I have no idea whether I'm using too much film right now or not. Good thing for those subtitles, because I wouldn't have caught a word of that otherwise. And there's more blood here, and... oh, it's the butcher cleaver dude. Oh crap, where'd he go? No, it seems to be a slightly different version, actually. Maybe it's not quite the same ghost. His slightly less aggressive fighting style is apparently putting me off here. I am way too scared to go for a fatal frame shot in here. And I think I just barely missed that. He kind of ducked underneath, I think, to go for a gutting blow there. Got him. Got him again. Well, I guess that does it for the sealed door that was in the garden corridor. And he left behind a Moriah tome too. When building or repairing the Kuze Shrine in the last passage, all carpenters of the Moriah family, except for their leader, must be prepared to stay behind, never to return. Excluding one who exceeds in their craft, all the carpenters must fulfill their duty to protect the secrets of the shrine by being buried as the sacrificial pillars lining it. How can you protect something if you're dead? The remaining Moriah carpenter must become the master builder and ensure that the craft is carried out on to the next generation. Yeah, okay. So that says more about the human-shaped markings in the stained corridor, I guess. According to these teachings, the other men in white robes were all, sacrificed for something meaningless, of course. It's kind of what creates the tormented spirits in this game, hence the name. Ragged white robes. They run, lost through the blood-stained house. Before them is a tattooed man wearing the same white robes who stands in a sea of blood. Oh, crap, there was more. The men in white, the tattooed man, the man who hid his face, a hatchet in his hand. What connects them to the manor? Why were they killed in that way? Okay, so now we're going back to the partition room for a little bit more Type 14 film. Huh? Oh, well, he's saying the same thing, so screw it. And while we're at it, why don't we save? Because I took a few hits there. Well, in other news, Atlantis and I finally finished Dead Space 3 yesterday. I mean, he'd beaten it several times, but for some reason I was taking months to get through my first co-op game with him. It's, it's not as good as Dead Space 1 and 2, but the story still kept me interested. It seemed like, everything's finally resolved at the end of it. It's just the whole love triangle bit between Isaac and Ellie and that other dude, Norton. So ridiculous. Who cares? And I don't know, some aspects of the gameplay I kind of wish they hadn't done. I just couldn't get the grasp on gun customization and stuff as easily in Dead Space 3 as I could with the other two games. But still, if you're a fan of the Dead Space series and you played 1 and 2, well, go for it. It's not bad. That person's still talking. And I cannot remember where the Type 14 film was up in here. I thought I saw my sensor glow blue there for a second too. Can I go back here? Okay, it's in here. Let's try looking through the other window. You know, I think I can actually go into this room. Why am I even bothering to, or can I enter it? Okay, so something is jammed up against the sliding doors. Okay, let's try the other way in. Yep, they're... Just bust through the paper. It's paper, man. Aha. Stopped talking as soon as I took its picture, but it kind of got aggressive there for a second. At least in terms of how it was talking, kind of like Quentin Tarantino in that video somebody caught of him, threatening to kick some dude's butt just because they were filming him coming out of a Starbucks. I don't know if that's on YouTube or somewhere. I think I saw it at cracked.com, but yeah, Quentin Tarantino threatening to beat somebody up as he's coming out of a Starbucks. He just approaches the cameras and he's like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" He just starts getting frantic. I tell you, celebrity freakouts, always good for a laugh. Okay, so apparently coming into this hall, oh yeah, just right up in my face. I guess that was the man in white I was looking for. I didn't realize I had so little Type 14 film. I thought I started out this night with a good 40 shots, but did I already use up 25? Dang. Okay, this is not a good place. Well, I guess now that I've gone back in sight... Yeah, I know, I'm sorry for you, whatever. I think here's the... Yeah, this is the front entrance of the manor, isn't it?
Use me, my body, as a sacrifice.
Oh, good lord. I went behind a curtain and that was a bad idea. Somehow he didn't get me, though. I guess he's technically one of the men in white, so that's why the game is making the weird creaking noise music. That always comes up when you fight a man in white, but, it just doesn't seem appropriate in this particular case since he's a lot more aggressive. Ah, Mariah Tome 4. I must be missing books left and right, because where's the first and third, right? The Rift Shrine makes the priestess wander for eternity, and stakes must be used to impel her limbs while praying for her peaceful rest. A little bit of a contradiction in that statement. When the priestess is restless, it is necessary to build on to the Shrine of Sleep and pray for her to slumber. The Shrine of Sleep is sealed within a dream to prevent the priestess from escaping in the spread of the rift. To keep the rift from spreading, we must ensure that she always stays staked down and pray for her eternal sleep. I guess the rift is kind of like the malice in Fatal Frame 2, or was it 1? Whatever, the disaster that, the people of subject in this game keep making weird, doing weird sacrificial rituals for to prevent. Oh, I can go outside? Wouldn't that make me wake up? Well, let's not take a chance on messing something up there. I mean, I doubt it would, but, it's not like I need to... I might as well finish this out when I'm supposed to. So I guess just keep following the trails of blood everywhere in this dream and defeat all the men in white necessary. And there you go. Okay, and there's should be more herbal medicine back here. That appears every night. That's kind of nice to have, self-replenishing items here and there. Okay, and there's a peeping woman ghost up here if I go to the top of the stairs, apparently. Huh, interesting. Except I didn't see anything. The save point's out for some reason, except... I mean, is there an attacking ghost somewhere around here? Or I thought I had to be in the same room as you for the save point to go out. Let's see if anything's... no. Oh, keep forgetting that you have to press X at that particular point to, go out of viewfinder mode. Now then, is Yoko, what's her name? Is she up to something in here again, or... I think I hear her. Whoops. Okay, in the corridor. Well, I guess they mean the other side of the corridor. Except, oh god, I have to go all the way back to the stairs hallway for that? Dang. Well, what can you do? Oh, well. Sounds like a ghost is attacking me, but... yeah, she's growling at me. There she is. Oh, it's Yoko and her shadows. That's great. Either that or she just teleports around a lot more. Eat that, Toonses. That's weird, I only got a few hundred points for that combo. Seemed like I was accumulating a lot more on certain other enemies. Oh, yep, there's the shadow. God, I hate them. I wonder if I could take this outside. And the save point's active again. Okay, so Not Yoko, Yoshino, that was her name. Duh. All I had to do was wake her up, and she just sort of stays in that other room, and there you go. The save point is ready for use again. Let me know I'm out of danger. Okay. Whatever, I'll buy it. Okay, so now if I climb up the ladder to this, on the other side of this room, apparently another ghost is going to show up. Except I know I don't have the key to the door up there yet. Did I lose her already? Yeah, I guess so. No, she's right here. Or at least she was for a second. I hear her. Oh, I have the bellflower key. When did I get that? Oh, God, I really cannot keep my head on straight during this game, can I? Okay, well, I could have taken her picture from farther away and she wouldn't have disappeared on me, but, you know, what can you do? I've never been a very good... Where did she go? Never been a very good photographer in these games. Lithograph stone lies on top of the scroll as a paperweight. Oh, so we just need to find another one of those obnoxious sliding stone puzzles. Alright. Oh, good, the blast lens. Just what I was looking for. Yeah. I know how it works. Oh, and that's cool. Huh. So my spirit gauge, which allows me to do special attacks, if that applies for every single, that applies like universally for every lens. So it's not like, I only upgraded it once for the slow function back when I had it. Works for blast as well. Okay. I don't know why I really thought otherwise, but yeah. Type 90 film, good. I just looked in there out of curiosity. Sweet. Scrolls on the shelf, and what's over here? Somebody was doing some remodeling in this room or something. Okay. Now, I've got a feeling something is going to happen when I come down these stairs, so let's just be careful about this. And there's a door right in the middle of the staircase because that makes sense. Okay, I could always use more of that. And what we got at the bottom here? Tightly sealed. Now what? I guess it was just to tell me that it was sealed. I don't know, maybe that actually set something off later. But now we go back to the kimono room. Sorry guys. That's probably a long way back, and I really don't have any interesting stories to tell along the way. I would cut this part out simply, in the video itself, but I'm worried that, I'll end up messing something up and not be able to tell exactly how much sound to cut out after that, since, of course, I'm recording video and sound separately. Do, 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 do. Uh, wait. Well, is that a ghost that was about to attack, or is that a non-aggressive one I could have taken a picture of? I guess I'll never know. Okay, so back to the staircase hallway, and wait a minute. Well, if I just look at the map, I know I came into here from the staircase hallway, so yeah, that's all I need to do. I keep thinking the door to the stairs hallway. Oh, more Type 14 film. Oh, that's the nightly 14 film that appears here. Cool. Now it appears at this point I can finally go into the room that's in the middle of the second floor here. I think like right underneath the first staircase. Except, wait a minute. Can't even tell if I'm on the. Yeah, I'm on the second floor. Moron. I was thinking, wait a minute, didn't I just come up from the first floor? Am I just now going up to the. Okay. But it's this door right here. And I just. Oh. Just went right through the open door. Okay. Oh, the Grudge Ghost is attacking. Either that or just trying to scare me.
Why are you running away?
Can I leave now? Thank you. Yeah, it's like in a. There's a similar. There was a similar room in Fatal Frame 2, wasn't there? And also, like my foremost example is oh, it says I can if I just re-enter the room, then there'll be Type 61 film here. Hey, can always use more of that. I think I'm kind of stocking that up, and also come to think, I believe you can only store up to 50 shots of every type. Oh, this is where I upgrade the, you know, the effectiveness of my individual lens functions. Okay, cool. I guess you can only acquire 50 at a time. You can't go up above 50, so I probably better start using Type 61 soon, so I don't end up, you know, just getting more and more and it, you know, being useless because I can't accumulate over 50. Now where the crap was I going? Oh, stained corridor. But yeah, the foremost example of, you know, getting in a room where like something really creepy is happening and the door locks behind you and you just feel like, okay, I'm gonna die here. You know, the forces of evil have trapped me in this room on purpose and they're not gonna let me go. But it turns out you just get scared, and after it's over, the door just, you know, thankfully comes open by itself. At least, I mean, thankfully in terms of how the protagonist must be feeling. I think Silent Hill was probably the scariest example I can think of was, you know, because like Heather's in that, you know, room in the hospital and She just stands in front of a mirror. The door has locked behind her. Just as you continue to look at the giant mirror on the wall in the back, well, Heather's reflection slowly becomes distorted, and she turns into her dark monster self on the other side. And meanwhile, like a weird black ooze is running in little veiny rivers along the walls and everything, and it starts to accumulate underneath your feet. And I think if you stand in there too long, before going for the door, which will open for you after a while, then you take damage from it, whatever it is. Okay, so kimono room this way. While we're at it, let's just take one more herbal medicine just to be safe. And I'll try to make that last for the rest of the night. I'm pretty sure we're close to the end. Even with my bumbling around, I doubt that any night is really going to last more than an hour or so. Okay, so now we are finally going to get some use out of that room to the side, near the staircase over here, where you walk out. It's like it leads to the room where... Come on. Yeah, behind a wall. It leads out to the room overlooking the bell hallway where I saw the ghost walking up above me earlier from below, from below. I guess that means I'm going to have to fight something here. And I guess there's a... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to equip type 60. Yeah, let's just go with type 7 for now. Okay, so there's a secret ghost up in here. It says to aim towards the box on the left. Which, I guess it's talking about this box right here. Again, I guess you can't get those secret ghosts without a special function. And if... Oh boy! Yeah, this is where I had to fight the handmaiden in a very obnoxious setting. And don't nail my feet, thank you. Please don't. I'd really appreciate if you stopped that little girl. Okay, let's get over to... I think I have a little bit more space here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, she's getting type 61 here because I'm not taking lit from this child. Ah! Did I miss her? Yes. Come on, bring it, bring it! Oh, I thought she was dead when she made that scream, so I didn't bother going for a third one, but would have helped. God, look at the smile on her face. I mean, she's really excited to put a spike through your foot. It's so wrong. Okay, another sleeping stone. Goody. Yeah, I guess type 14. Probably pretty much every ghost I'm going to encounter from here on out, really. I mean, type 7 film really ain't going to be good enough for it without me taking a lot of unnecessary damage, but I'm always worried about running out of type 14 and then having to go to my higher powered film, which I want to save for later because I'm just not familiar enough with this game to know whether I can save it or not, or if I can afford to indulge a little. If I could just balance my use of ammunition here like I could in Resident Evil or Dead Space or something, well, it'd be a lot less painful experience. Okay, wait a minute. It's telling me to continue across the beams instead of going back, but I didn't see anything on the other side. Well, let's try again. Sorry about that. I just figured grab what I needed from the little priestess girl and go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, which beam you can walk on across to get all the way across into this more open area where it's easier to fight the. But no, I guess we can go here. There's another door, or the sliding puzzle. Okay. And I'm sorry guys, I have no idea what this means. So I'm just going to look straight at the walkthrough instead of trying to figure this out because I just never understood. I guess make them all look like that, but I don't see what that symbol, how it connects to, the riddle of engraving the same number of panes as on the sleeping stone, all this other bull crap. Oh, that was a door, wasn't it? Yeah, I just saw that puzzle and then walk away, sure. Okay, where the crap are we? Actually, I think we're in the room next to the staircase. It's in the middle of the... What we got here? Film Commandment. And there's something else here.
Not enough blood. Need more blood.
And not enough blood, apparently. So let's see the notes on this room I looked down into just now. From the small room above the roof beams, I could see into a room with a huge Buddha statue in it. What looked like a person hung from the statue where a woman carried out a kind of ceremony. I didn't see the hanging person, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. That's disturbing. Alright, so I'm sure that unsealed a door somewhere. So okay, next we go into the back into the bell-shaped hallway, and the door I saw somebody run into a minute ago on the east side should be open now. I saw blood trailing into it, so that will take us into the tatami hallway, or the hall with tatami. It's not really a hallway; it's actually the biggest room in the mansion, I think.
So there was another survivor.
Makes me kind of nervous about going back down in that hallway because obviously the craziest of the men in white is on the prowl there with his little meat cleaver. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Please, help me.
Okay, these dudes sort of ran past me and then stopped, and I guess they noticed me and decided to turn around. Like, oh, hey, live human. We can butcher it. Whoop. Yeah, had that one coming. Okay, turn around, Ray. Now watch the head honcho who's responsible for slaughtering all the other men in white come out. I see you've got my subordinates. I guess I'll have to take care of you myself then. Well, there's a lot more fighting going on in this night than the previous ones, isn't there?
In order to keep the rift from opening,
Alright, what you got? Boy, that was stupid of me. I forgot that, triangle button, unlike the previous game, does not activate your special power. What it does is make you lower your camera. So I had a perfect fatal frame shot going there, and I just let him take off a third of my life. Oh, there goes another seal. I'm assuming all the seals that I've been seeing, burn up, all go to the same door that I saw you disappear behind in the garden corridor. Mariah, oh, sorry. Mariah Tome 1. Top shrine carpenters have been gathered together to seal the Kuze shrine into the depths of a great cavern so that not even a single ray of light can enter into the darkness. Then we must erect a shrine of the rift in front of the great cavern using spirit trees as the core pillars. I wonder what's so special about the wood of a spirit tree. And with sacrificial pillars arranged so that the darkness is purified and the rift cannot leak into the world. Found another camera part already. By pressing the circle button and using the flash, I guess what they're saying is pressing circle uses the flash, and therefore I repel ghosts. Well, honestly, if I'm not, if I'm in a position where I'm going to want to take a picture, why just repel him or her? So I mean, I don't know if that was the same as like Riku's, automatic counterattack. Like if a ghost managed to grab onto you and you still, press the shutter button in time, well then, you get out of that hit. You don't take any damage. But it seems like this is just saying, well, just repel a ghost for a shutter chance. Well, getting shutter chances at the very least really aren't that hard. Oh, that's the hearth room. Or at least I think it was, wasn't it? Well, I'm assuming that means I can open those doors to and fro now instead of having to, go all the way around through the stained corridor, the graveyard, the bell hallway, all that mess. Okay, so Apparently there should be another ghost around here as I'm going towards the rope hallway. I think. Hold on. Okay. They just chose not to appear. I'm not even going to take chances. I'm just assuming there may be something up here. I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, the gauge came up. Or the sensor. And nothing. Whatever. Whew, boy, this is a long night, isn't it? Actually, since there is a convenient save point right here, I mean, this is the first time stopping in the middle of a dream, but I'm well over the hour mark, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it quits, and I will see you guys next time here in just a little bit, actually. At least in terms of the timetable I'm on. Okay, see ya.